what's happening everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Speedstreak Discussions, where we look into news, topics, updates, or discussions, or even reactions, whether they be for video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, or anything geek related across pop culture. Now, for this video, we're going to be looking at the official trailer for the upcoming Sony superhero movie, Morbius. Now, for those of you who haven't heard about who Morbius is, he is known as the living vampire in the Marvel Comics, and from what I've heard about him, he originally had a rare blood disease which he tried to cure through a biochemical, in which he accidentally turned into a living vampire. And actually, I did look into the first teaser trailer a while back when Morbius was, I believe, originally going to be released this year, but after what's happened last year, it's been pushed back to January, I believe. And to be honest, from what I've seen, it looks pretty interesting. And from what I've looked up, Morbius is mostly like an anti-hero in the Marvel Comics, even though he is a vampire. And to be honest, that is actually an interesting take on what they're gonna do for a superhero movie. So what can we expect for the second official trailer for Morbius? Well, it's time for us to see what the living vampire has in store for us as we look into the official trailer for Morbius. Alright everyone, here it is, the official trailer for Morbius. And to be honest, yeah, ever since I saw the first trailer, I was actually intrigued to see what they'll be doing for this one. So without further ado... Ooh. Whoa! Nice. Okay, so... Okay, there's some parts of it which are from the...
You need a doctor?
I am a doctor.
Yeah.
I should have died years ago.
People all over the world have my disease.
Amir.
Oh, that's
To
why.
find a cure, we have to push the boundaries, take the risks. If you're gonna run, do it now.
Yeah. Vampire bats. Oops. Oh, that's actually a reference to the Lost Boys.
Been missing for 2 months. Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh. That's horrifying.
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
I wish I knew.
Venom. And Venom Let There Be Carnage.
Dying to be more alive than ever.
It worked.
Not exactly.
I have increased strength and speed,
Yep.
and some form of bat radar.
Bat
What
Raider.
else can I do?
Unfortunately, insatiable lust for human blood. Ooh, wow! I wonder if that's the reference.
There are limits.
Wait, was that Oscorp?
There's something inside of me.
Whoa.
And consume blood.
I think I saw a reference to Spider-Man. Yeah, it is January.
Control it.
I don't know.
Half the city wants to kill you.
Daily Bugle.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
The other half wants to
Oh,
control
man.
you.
Another Spider-Man reference.
You and I should stay in touch.
Vulture? Line between hero?
I'd do anything to save a life.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I'm capable of.
Oh, wow. Villain.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Yeah.
Are you
Will be
here to
broken.
heal the world
Oh. Whoa.
or to destroy it?
I wonder if that's a Batman reference. Morbius. Oh. Nice.
And Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
Okay, that's pretty hilarious. Okay, wow. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. are featured in an upcoming movie marketing campaign. Okay, yeah, this actually looks pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, it looks like we're delving more into the anti-hero stories of Marvel Comics, which is actually pretty cool. I think, yeah, I know for like most Marvel, I think for most superhero movies, they delve more into the actual superheroes, or I think also sometimes villains, I believe. Well, I know we have had an anti-hero movie like dealing with Venom and Venom 2, but this looks pretty interesting to see what they're gonna do with Morbius. Oh wow. Okay, I have to admit, this does look really cool, and as I stated earlier, it's really interesting how they're delving more into the darker Marvel comics side with the anti-heroes like Venom and now Morbius. And from what I remember, it's part of Sony's Spider-Man universe, and yeah, and from what we've seen, we have plenty of references to Spider-Man. So from what we've seen from the trailer, we do see in the beginning similar, well, some of the same scenes that we have seen from the teaser trailer, with Morbius having the disease that he had, and using and becoming a doctor to try to find a cure for it, as well as using his blood to see if vampire bats are the solution. But unfortunately, as we see, it doesn't work out. And after we see him get surrounded by vampire bats and mostly bitten and becoming a living vampire, we discover that he was in an interrogation room, that he was missing for 2 weeks, and then wound up in a cargo ship. And as we've seen, he does have a taste for human blood. And as we see go along throughout the trailer, we see him testing himself on what has changed, and he discovers he has enhanced human strength, bad echolocation, and as well as flight, I believe, almost which looks like phasing, and as well as, well, human blood. And even throughout the trailer, we see we see references to Spider-Man, including, well, a building having Oscorp on it. And not like that, but we also see, as we see many crime scenes, which people are suggesting could be either Morbius or someone else, as he tries to, I think in the movie where you see him try to find a cure for his condition as a vampire while trying to fight crime. We also see him hold up a newspaper which says the Daily Bugle, and we see on the title, Dr. Michael Morbius apprehended for vampire murder, as people are seeing that Morbius, well, becoming a vampire. But we also see a reference to Spider-Man, another reference to Spider-Man, which two titles say, Rhino on the Loose, Zoo Hoax, Fools Us All, and Black Cat, Friend or Foe. Now, to be honest, the only time we see Rhino from Spider-Man was in the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. But we also see Vulture being carried away, just as we have seen from the last trailer, as well as Morbius walking past by a Spider-Man poster which says Murderer. And from what we've looked at the Spider-Man poster, it seems to be the Sam Raimi version. And to be honest, we don't know which Spider-Man universe takes place in, which Morbius takes place in. It could be Sam Raimi, it could be the Mark Webb, or even the MCU. We're not really sure until the movie comes out, but still, the way how they show Morbius's abilities to evade bullets and attacks is still pretty cool. The way how he becomes more of a vampire as the movie goes along is also really cool and creepy. And there is also a scene in which someone tells him that you save lives, you don't take them, which would make sense since he struggles to, as he struggles to be his real self as a doctor while dealing with being a vampire. and the way he fully becomes a vampire with the teeth and the red eyes, it is really cool. And as we see at the end of the trailer, we do see that there's going to be some funny moments as he stops someone from hitting him with a knife. He's like, "It's okay, I'm Dr. Morbius, there's nothing to be afraid of." But they should be very afraid of with him being a vampire. But yeah, this is really cool to see that Sony is creating their own Spider-Man universe. And with Spider-Man No Way Home coming really soon, I'm quite interested to see how if it does connect to Spider-Man No Way Home or not. We're not really sure, but with the Marvel Cinematic Universe expanding to be the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, you could see other connections to other Marvel movies like X-Men, Blade, or maybe other Marvel movies soon. But we're not really sure, but we'll have to find out what happens in Morbius. That was my reaction, breakdown, and thoughts for the Morbius official trailer. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Morbius? What are your thoughts about it? And which Spider-Man universe do you think this would connect to? Would it be the Sam Raimi, Mark Webb, or the current MCU Spider-Man universe? Or is it actually a different Spider-Man universe? Well, there is a Spider-Verse, so it could be a possibility. But let me know in the comment section down below. That's gonna be all the time I have to take for this video, but don't go over to these plenty of more news, topics, updates, reactions. I look forward to more soon. Just stay tuned for more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Leave a comment down below to see what you think about this video, and don't forget to share a friend if you want to. And be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to get updated for all of the latest content. So once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak out.